So I just wanted to clarify a few things on a couple of my videos that I posted where we catching some fish. I call the fish by a certain name. And down here in South Louisiana, we call, fish different names than all you other Yankees, north of I-10. So just wanted to clarify that, we Southerners do call things by different names. I mean, I ain't saying that we better than everybody, but maybe we just a little different. But if you ever hear me refer to a crappie as a sac-a-lay, that's what we call them down here. We call it, don't matter if it's a white crappie, a black crappie, and some people call them, specks or perch, or what we call them, sac-a-lay. It don't matter white, black, pink, whatever, it's a sac-a-lay. I don't know where it came from, I don't know where the name came from, that's just what we've always called them, sac-a-lay. I'm sure of some Creole Cajun way down south that nobody could understand, and he was telling his buddy, hey, put that name in sac, okay? And it just evolved into sac-a-lay. I mean, we also call a warmouth a goggle-eye. Where that name came from, I got no freaking idea. That's just what we've called them ever since I was, knee-high to a grasshopper. So it's a goggle-eye. Everybody's always, it's a warmouth. I know it's a warmouth, but we call them a goggle-eye. And then a bowfin, we call them shoe picks. Where that name from, I have no freaking clue. But we call them shoe picks. I know it's a mudfish, a bowfin. But when it comes to my boat, it's a shoe pick. I'm sure the same little Creole Cajun way back in the day was caught it. He didn't have a clue what the hell it was. And it's long and skinny, kind of like a toothpick. And his buddy probably couldn't understand what he was saying, and he was like, hey man, that thing looking like a toothpick. And yeah man, that toothpick right there. And it just evolved into a shoe pick. I have no earthly idea. I mean, that could be right, that could be wrong. Like I said, down here in South Louisiana, I ain't trying to say that we, better than everybody else. It's just a fact. I mean, we are. I'm just playing with y'all. I mean, that's how we do it down here. So if you hear me refer to a fish, by some name that you don't know, don't make you right me wrong, me right and you wrong. I don't know where the name came from. That's just what we call them down here. The only other thing that I can think of that we do call things down here different from everywhere else is, and this is probably going to make a lot of people mad, but y'all catch and call them bass, spotted bass, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, all this different thing. Now, we don't really have smallmouth down here, but we have largemouth and spots and a Florida strain of bass, but we just call all bass, dinner. Truthfully. Now, we try to be sportsmen. If it's a big fish, we let it go, but our fisheries, a lot of times they require us to cull out the small ones. It'll be posted all over the websites and everything. If you catch a bass that's under a pound, you need to keep it, don't release it, because they're trying to fix the breeds. We have fish kills and all kind of stuff with hurricanes, and they'll come in and make a big announcement. So yes, we call bass dinner, and I'm sorry that offends so many different people, but it is what it is. We love to eat some fish down here. Catfish, bass, sac-a-lay, everything. I don't really mess with the shoe picks too much because you got to do them a certain way. So a lot of people down here, they're very invasive, so they'll just kind of kill them and throw them back. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that. Don't beat me up next time you hear me calling a fish by a different name than you know. Like I said, we call things different. Sorry. it is.